Yo. What? No. I just did the first take of this and recorded a dope ass intro, but it's all good. It got deleted. We're here though. Episode 35. Thank you for tuning in. It's going to be an awesome episode today. I'm already a bit caffeinated, per usual, and I hope you got a nice cup of joe right now and you're listening to this episode, or maybe you're not listening to it while you're drinking coffee, and that's okay, because you can listen to your podcast whenever you want. That's the beauty of podcasts, huh? So yeah, today's an exciting episode number 35. Gonna be announcing the winner of the caffeine giveaway, and also we got another fun fact or fake coming your way, and the GDO playlist, dude. I've been bumping this recently quite a bit, and so I'm excited to share that with y'all. And, get you on some new tunes, maybe, if you haven't listened to them already. But for right now, let's get into episode 35 and the caffeine breakdown. All right. Let's bring it down a little bit for the caffeine breakdown. I know I came in a little guns blazing right there, but I'm a little bit caffeinated. And actually, let me get a little sip before we continue. And I want to give a shout out to the man, Brian Carlson, MD, soon to be MD in med school out there at the WSU School of Medicine. And thank you for this awesome bag of beans, because this is a delicious cup of joe, and this is also an amazing roaster and this story. I encourage you guys to really check them out especially if you're over in the Spokane area. And Brian, thank you again, my friend. Can't wait to sit down with you and have a good chat over a nice cup of joe one of these days soon. It's been too long, man. It's been too long. But who am I talking about? What coffee roaster? We're talking about Indaba Coffee Roasters out of Spokane, Washington. Originated in Spokane, Washington. Have since expanded, opened doors in other places, but the original was in the West Central neighborhood out there in Spokane, Washington. Around 2009 was when they opened doors there. 2009. So it's been like, 12 years? 13 years almost? So they've been in there for a little bit. Out in West Central Spokane, it used to be nicknamed Felony Flats, I guess. That's what I saw on the website. That's what the founder told us. But this is a cool story, because this is the epitome of somebody giving back to their community. Right? So at some time, one of the poorest neighborhoods in the state, but the founder, Bobby Enslow, wanted to give back to the community. So opened doors in 2009, opened up Indaba Coffee Roasters. Indaba is a word of South African origin, meaning the gathering of leaders, typically to discuss important matters. So what he set out to create with Indaba Coffee Roasters, it sounds like he wanted to have a space, something that he calls the third space. This is the first time I heard of this, a third space. So your first space being your place, your home, your house, where you live. Your second space being, your place of work, where you go in, commute, do your thing for 8 to 10 hours or whatever, then go back home to your first space, and a third space. So wanted to create a third space, somewhere that people can go. Doesn't matter your background, your socioeconomic status, your class, your ethnicity, whatever it might be, just somewhere that you can go from your different backgrounds, different tribes, right? And build relationships together in this space, Indaba Coffee Roasters. Awesome story. And every purchase of a bag provides a meal to someone in need through Second Harvest, which is a nonprofit organization that supplies network of partner food banks, meal sites, and other programs, feeding people in need in 21 counties in eastern Washington and 5 counties in northern Idaho. So out there in the same area. All about the people, man. All about the people. Love it. Love people, love coffee. You'll see that on their website, which is indabacoffee.com. INDABA coffee.com. So check them out. Check them out, dude. It's awesome. They got a couple locations in Spokane, Broadway Avenue, Summit Parkway, both in West Central Spokane, it looks like. They also have a Riverside location. If you are from or familiar with the Spokane area, shoot, they even got some brews, they got some wines. Come on, they got the whole 9 yards. You got everything you need right there. Some pastries too. You can also, if you're into it, not personally my thing, but you can get their house-made butterscotch if that's your thing. I don't know. I don't really like butterscotch that much, but to each their own. To each their own. They got it there for you if you'd like. They even opened up doors. It expands. It expands even further than Spokane. Even out to Kennewick in the Tri-Cities. Right there. It's right there by the mall. If you know the Tri-Cities. If you know Kennewick. We used to go to the China Buffet over there. I don't know if it's still there. But by the Chuck E. Cheese, the China Buffet right up the street by the mall right there. So if you're ever in the Tri-Cities and you needed a little mid-afternoon pick-me-up after going to the mall, just hop over to Indaba Coffee Roasters. They got you. They got you. But Bobby Enslow, man, shout out to you for creating this awesome space for people to come and enjoy an awesome cup of joe, an awesome atmosphere, and, just fucking be. Yeah. And, giving back to the community. Bobby ain't playing around either. Been recognized with an Agora Award for Community Service, Bronze Best of the City Award for Coffee Roasters, voted one of Spokane's best baristas. What can the man not do? Come on. Yes. So what are we talking about? Which coffee we got here, though? We got the nice little Lilac City blend. That's what we got today. FYI, lilac from the genus Syringa, genus of about 25 species of fragrant and beautiful northern spring flowering shrubs and small trees of the olive family. That was just kind of an interesting little tidbit. Thought I'd throw that in there. The olive family. But this Lilac City, on the website, not much info, but I do appreciate this. It's just simple, minimalistic description. Delicious, medium roast blend, designed to drink both black or with a little cream. That's all you need to know. It's a delicious medium roast blend. And they got that right. They got the 12-ounce option. They also got 2 pounds or 5 pounds. You know, I was thinking, in earlier episodes, I didn't know why somebody might want a 5-pound bag of coffee beans. And I was always like, yeah, you can get a 5-pound bag if you want. But honestly, now I'm like, 12 ounces? Dude, that's like a couple days. And I need to re-up. And then 2 pounds, it might last you like a week. Then you've got people over and you want to share coffee, which is meant to be shared, That's what it's all about. Yeah, so a 5-pound bag doesn't seem too bad actually right now, especially with this Lilac City. But it's a solid blend. It's a Latin American blend. And by the looks of it, likely post-blended, if you recall from an episode or a couple episodes ago. So that means that the beans are roasted, the two different, wherever the origins are. I'm going to be real. Honestly, don't really know where they might be from. Not quite at that Q grader level, if you know what I mean. But likely post-blended. And I say this because there's a little bit of a difference in the color of the beans, and it's pretty evenly mixed like that through the entire bag. So post blend, if you remember, is when the two different beans of the different origins are roasted separately, and then after the fact are blended together and mixed together, and then put into the bags and then shipped to your front door. But yeah, that Q grader certification, still need to continue to study to get up to that level. It's kind of like it's like a, what is that for wine? The sommelier, I think is how you pronounce it, sommelier. Where you can like tell different origins of beans by how they taste and the quality of the beans and stuff like that. That's next level, man. That's next level. That's intense. There was a documentary I saw one time about sommeliers, and the level of, like, they have to study so much, dude. Like, I don't even know, like, is it worth it at that point? Maybe. I guess if you're just really into wine or coffee in this case, it could be. It's cool. But this right here, this Lilac City, dude, little medium roast action, aromas, to die for. Let me get a little sip right here. The aromas right off the grind, dude. There's a little citrus, a little more citrus, something bright, maybe like a ripe something, like a pomelo, yeah. But also a little bit of, you get some sweetness like the cocoa powder, like a nice little cocoa powder, a nice balance between the two. We hit this with a couple different brew styles, and my favorite, you guessed it, the pour over. Hit it with on the K-Cup, did a drip, did the AeroPress, did the pour over. With the AeroPress though, it comes out way more concentrated, right? But damn, the flavor was delicious, but it was pretty tart on the tongue with this one. A little more on the acidic side, very bright in acidity, medium body, not too heavy on the body, but overall this flavor. To pair this up with a nice little Uncrustable, dude, a little Uncrustable, or a sassy sandwich. You ever had a sassy sandwich? Sassy sandwiches are bomb. Let's see, what else? Appearance and packaging on this. I got a nice little pastel color palette with a little intricate designs. We got a nice little flower, a little what is that? Maybe like a coffee. I think it's a coffee beans, coffee cherries off of a little. I'm not really sure what that is, but we got the nice little colors. You gotta get on that stand-up zipper pouch game though, Bobby. Just saying. We still got the wire seal, but that's all right. We go through it fast enough. But that stand-up zipper pouch, that'll take it next level. But this little flower, these little colors, I love it. I'm not sure what the, I think the logo is like, reminds me of like latte art, but it also kind of looks like a little tree. Looks like a tree that you might see in a safari or something like that. Right here on the back. We're a small family-run business found in the heart of Spokane, Washington. We believe hospitality will change the world. We start by donating a meal with every bag we sell. See, there you go. Indaba Coffee Roaster, Spokane, Washington. Dude, all in all, I encourage you guys, check them out online. And if you're around the area in Spokane or in Kennewick, go check them out at their cafe, at the shops. Got about 4 different locations that you can go into. So But online, again, INDABA coffee.com. And there's another bag I wanted to try on here. Look fun. They got a little fun name too. There's another, let's see, it's a medium dark roast called the Half-Ass Blend. Tasting notes of dark cocoa, caramel, and orange. So that I would be interested in trying. I'm going to try that one out next from Indaba Coffee Roasters. But this one, dude, delicious. We got that, a little bit of the nutty, the bright, I got a little bit more of those citrusy flavors off of this one. But got the tasting notes, milk chocolate, caramel, nuts, a solid medium roast all around. And you can have it with a little bit of creamer or just straight black like that. And with that, we're done with the caffeine breakdown for today. Let's move into the good vibes section and get that going now. All right, and we're back. We're back in the good vibes section. We got a couple fun things happening today. We got the fun fact or fake for this episode. We got the winner chicken dinner. And we got a special guest, Zesty Zoe B, in the house. What's good?
Hello.
I don't know why it sounded like that. What's good?
Good morning.
I'm gonna take these headphones off. What up? How we feeling? How you doing?
I think I need a nap.
You look a little sleepy. You need a little nap?
I stayed up till 2 a.m. and that's pretty crazy for me.
Wow. That's true. We usually go to bed at like 9.
I did stay up reading though, so.
What were you reading?
Reading The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley right now. It's kind of like a mystery thriller whodunit. It's pretty good. I read another, what is it, The Wedding? There's one where, I don't know, but she has a lot of books like that where they're all kind of mystery whodunit. And I read another one by her and it was really good.
Is that an actual term? Whodunit? Like
Yeah.
a whodunit book?
Yeah.
Oh. Like, how is it spelled? Like, WHODUNIT?
Yeah.
Like, whodunit? That's a genre?
Well,
Or is
yeah,
it
I guess
just
it's not like I guess it could be like a subgenre.
What the fuck?
But yeah, it's like it's a way to describe a book where there's multiple
like a mystery?
suspects and they're all suspicious. They all have secrets to hide, so it's hard for you to tell who it could be.
Whodunit?
You know, everyone's got secrets though in real life.
Okay.
So it's like
That's true. And you know what is no secret? Actually, it is kind of a secret because let me tell you, we learned something about this for the GDO caffeine giveaway this go round. And we had a dope video the other night that I had the help of like 6, 7, 8 amazing people that helped record this video for the drawing of the GDO giveaway. And we didn't get a response from the winner. So, big bummer. It's okay. Because gothic.night on Instagram, you have a bag of coffee coming your way if you ever choose to, unfortunately, this is what happened. So, to enter the drawing, you had to like the post. And if you like the post, you automatically were entered. Then you could drop that little coffee emoji in the comments if you wanted some extra entries. And so some people that didn't follow the GDO page liked the post because it was on Reels. And then, the winner, since they weren't following the page, I couldn't actually reach out to them. So that's why, I guess, when you enter giveaways on like Instagram, when you see that stuff, it says must be following so-and-so's page. And that's what ended up happening. Henry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
spring.
And
Those
it
allergies
is
be
spring.
coming out.
That's true. So I wasn't able to reach out to this person, but just want to let you know, gothic.night, if you ever want a bag of coffee, you were the OG winner for this giveaway. But what we are going to do right now is we're going to choose another winner. So we got another winner of the caffeine giveaway. And I have Zesty Zoe B as a witness here. We got the wheel of names pulled up. And so we got like still 100 and something entries in here. So we got this right here, Wheel of Names, and we're gonna tap that bad boy and we're clicking to spin. Ooh, the suspense. Ooh, that's probably really loud.
Sorry. I didn't think about it.
Sorry, everybody. What do we got? Whoa! Who the heck is this? Guru Prasad .22. Welcome to the GDO giveaway entry winner. This is the winner.
I hope they're
so
following
hopefully they
you.
followed the GDO page, and if not,
Then I guess
we're gonna do another one. But I'll be reaching out to you, Guru Prasad .22, and we'll figure out the logistics about getting you your bag of coffee. And for right now, that's it for the winner of the caffeine giveaway. Congratulations! And you get to choose one of the 30. How many bags now we got? 34. It'll be 34 minus episode 22, which was the bottle of Patron. So you don't get to win that. Sorry, it's off the table. There's a glass shortage, so Patron is like. Remember they told me that one time?
Yeah.
They were like, there's no more Patron bottles because there's a glass shortage or something in Mexico. I'm sure that's probably
that
not
was
happening anymore. But
a while ago.
It was a while ago. But the next thing I wanted to talk to you about, Zesty Zoe B, was we just went to the movies yesterday, and we watched The Batman.
We sure did.
No, wait, what was it called? Is it just called The Batman?
The Batman.
Just The Batman.
Yes.
No, like origins of just The Batman with your boy,
Our Pats. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yes,
and
from
Zoe
the Twilight
Kravitz.
saga. Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. I think that's like the Catwoman of all time.
I think so. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like probably the best one of all time.
Halle Berry did a pretty good job. I really liked the basketball scene in her movie. It was very terrible.
See, that's the thing is I don't think I've ever watched
It's interesting.
like any of the other Batmans, really.
I think the way she becomes Catwoman is that she dies and then a bunch of cats come over and like lick her and eat her.
What?
And then she wakes up and she's Catwoman.
Like Halle Berry? Like in the other one? Or just like that's the origin of the
Well,
comic?
I don't know about the comics, but that's what they did in that movie.
Ew.
Yeah, I was like,
That's kind of gross.
glad they didn't do that in this movie.
Yeah, what the
So the thing I really liked about this particular one is that they didn't go into too much of like the origins of how they became who they are. You know, there wasn't a whole setup to it. It's kind of like implied throughout the movie how things came to be, but they didn't spend too much time like showing it, you know?
It was kind of like you should already know what's happening.
I mean, yeah, it's already...
You're just here for the action scenes.
been done several times over at this point, so I don't think it was really necessary for them to do that. So I really appreciated that they just got to the point and they were like, hey, this is Batman. This is Catwoman. Okay?
And then they
Deal
were
with
taking
it.
down the Penguin and the Riddler. The main guy was the
Riddler.
Riddler, right? The main bad guy.
He's a real son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. That guy, he did a pretty good job of acting as that guy.
Very
Who was
very
that
creepy.
actor? I recognized that guy from other movies. that were,
Paul
like, going on.
Dano. Dano. He was in...
He played the same type of role, no? In like a different movie. Like kind of just like a...
I think it was in Prisoners.
Totally
with
off the wall.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman. I want to say he was like a pedophile or like a something.
Yeah,
He was
something
really
like that,
creepy.
right? Like a creepy, crazy... Yes.
He was the one that they... Well,
What
anyways,
was that
I don't want to
movie?
spoil it, but he was really creepy in that. And I don't know, it's... He has like a nice looking face. Like he looks young too. So I think when he plays characters like that, it's kind of just unsettling in
like,
that of
ugh.
itself, because you're like, whoa, his face doesn't match his actions.
Yeah.
But he does a really good job.
Yeah, he did do a really
He has
good
a creepy
job.
smile.
Very creepy smile. But
But yeah, good job. It was
pulled
a good
it off.
movie.
Way to go. Clap for that movie. Because also, if you're planning on watching it, definitely watch it in theaters. Because you'll get the full effects, I feel like.
It was some parts of it were really loud, and you felt like you were just in it,
Yeah.
which was cool. It It was like an immersive experience. So
It felt like I felt like that was the first movie in a while that when I was there, it was 3 hours long or
Yeah.
whatever, 3 and some change maybe.
we didn't get up to go to the bathroom throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
I was struggling
like,
towards the end. I was like, all right, they better hurry up. I gotta, I'm gonna take a whiz. But I didn't want to get up and miss any of the action whatsoever. And I'm glad I didn't because it moved pretty quickly. It was pretty fast paced. And there's, I think missing anything would have left out some clues about stuff. So,
yeah, no, but that's exactly what I was saying is I was for the full 3 hours. Like it didn't feel like it was a 3-hour long movie. Like I was like, oh shoot, it's been 2 hours already, and like I was still just glued to what was happening on the screen. Where like sometimes you lose track of like you're like, what am I watching? What's happening?
I feel like I have a pretty short attention span, but that held my attention for the whole 3 hours.
No.
And,
It's made really well.
it could have been because I was, staring at Robert Pattinson.
His little chin, his chin.
Yeah, his little chinny
Just the
chin.
No, yeah, it was a good movie all around.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. There were some funny spots, some funny scenes. Overall, it was like pretty dark. I don't know if I would take your kid to watch that movie. Would you take your kid to watch that movie?
Oh, I wouldn't have a kid, first of all.
Well, okay.
Maybe if they were
Valid.
like 13, sure.
Is it PG-13 or was it rated R?
I don't know, honestly. But yeah, very good, very good. I would go see it again, probably.
Let's see if it's. I'm just looking up to see. Oh, it's PG-13. So I guess you can take your 13-year-old child to it.
Sucking or fucking, so it makes sense.
That's true. Dude, on that note, stayed up late last night.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, go watch Batman if you're planning on watching Batman. Dope movie.
10 out of 10.
10 out of
Movie
10.
of the year.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
It's like March.
I said what I said.
All right, dude. Whatever. You're going to eat these words in the future, I bet. But, and then we came home, chilled, had a good night, had a good night with some... What, dude?
We went to Applebee's.
We did go to Applebee's. Bless you, Henry.
And we went during happy hour. We got a bunch of appetizers. I got a margarita. Got a little crazy.
Got a little crazy.
Had a good time. Our servers were really cool and fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ever in Factoria, go to that Applebee's because...
Yeah, they were cool.
They're goofy.
I don't know if I really appreciated her rusty water joke. I was kind of like, "What? Just give me the water, please.
So,
I'm thirsty."
Towards the end of our meal, we'd only had like alcohol, and I was like, "Hey guys, we should probably drink some water." So we asked our server for some water. She said, "Oh, we're fresh out.
We do have a rusty hose in the back, though. If you wanted some of that,
I'm gonna drink from that." I was like, "Okay, sure, haha, lol, hee hee." She comes back. Our water is brown.
Yeah, it was like actually, and I was like, oh, but also I had seen water like that before, so she actually like got me at first. I was like,
yeah, it was.
This is actually fucking just gross water. Why are you bringing us this water?
There was a table across from us that had just gotten regular water, so I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, oh, I hope this is okay. I wasn't kidding. Yeah, and I was like, I know iced tea when I see it.
Yeah, I don't know. She got me a little bit because I wasn't really paying attention.
It freaked me out a little at first, but then I was like, oh, okay, no.
Yeah, I was like, don't bring me this rusty water.
I thought it was funny. She was having a good time.
I guess.
And I like tea, so
yeah,
win-win, Got some free tea.
Some really watered down tea. But then we came home and we played some board games, played some games with some friends. Play some Mexican Train. Wanted to put y'all onto this Mexican Train if you haven't heard of it before. It's a variation of dominoes, and you can have up to 8 players. And
correct.
Yeah, so 8 players. And I mean, the objective of the game is just like dominoes. You have to try to get rid of your dominoes, and it's just really fun. You could play for hours. Like we played for several hours. I mean, we're up to like 2 a.m.
Yeah, maybe 3.
With a variation of games.
But it's fun. It's super fun. And we played Jackbox games. Those are
Jackbox.
always a classic to me.
Classic. Although the little guy, I don't like the guy's face, the little bald guy.
He
I don't like when he
scares the
winks.
shit out of
He's
me.
weird.
When he pops out of that box,
He
I'm
gives
like,
me
ugh.
yeah, I don't like that guy. But speaking of games, did you do your Wordle yet today?
Oh, I've done my Wordle, Quordle,
Wordle?
Octurtle.
Did you do your Octurtle?
Worlder.
Dude,
Can I say that?
I don't know.
World.
For those of you, I'm sure everybody's probably heard of Wordle, right? The New York Times bought it off this guy for like $100 million or whatever it was. And everybody's playing this Wordle game where you have 6 attempts to guess the word of the day, and then it changes every day, right? But then there's also these variations. So we've been doing Wordle, and then Quordle, Quordle.
4 games at once.
Yes,
And
the
then
same thing,
Octortle,
but it's got 4.
8 at
And then-
once.
yeah,
that one's a
Octortle.
real trickster.
And then there's Quordle QW.
It's a quantum mechanics or quantum physics principle applied to it, where it's like
It doesn't make
it's-
any fucking sense.
I got it though. I
Yeah,
got
but
it
you
today.
didn't know what.
Yes, I
Dude,
did.
there's no way you.
I can explain it, but I
All right,
or no,
but
I
explain.
can't. No. I can't explain it, but I understand it.
Okay.
So
I mean, if you got it 2 days in a row, I guess.
I didn't get it
that's-
yesterday, but I got it the day before.
Yeah, I didn't. It's just quantum.
It's like okay, I'll try to explain it. So it's like it's one single game, so it's like it looks the same as Wordle.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you play letters, there's 2 possible solutions to this puzzle. They don't have any interchangeable words. So if I were to put down
letters or words? They don't have any
interchangeable letters. Yeah. You put down a word, it'll say, oh yeah, this letter's in it, but you don't know which word it's in. So you have to kind of unscramble them and figure out, okay, what are the 2 possible words that I could make from these letters that I've guessed so far? You know?
No, because you're just kind of like throwing it. It's just like.
But you just have to kind of like look at all the letters that could possibly be correct and figure out one of those words, you know? I don't know. But
it doesn't make sense.
You should check it out if you haven't played it.
You should check it out
There's
if you're into
also
quantum mechanics.
Wordle, which
Wordle
is
is fun.
a map. It shows a map of a country or a province. And
Like
you
the
have
outline of it.
Yes, and you have to... Henry. You have to figure out where that place is.
Yeah, so that one's fun because it's
one's-
5 or 6 tries, and then it also tells you.
It tells you like how close in proximity in kilometers though. I'm like, okay.
So it tells you how far you are, and then also
Like which direction you should be looking towards.
the percentage of
You're like how close you are.
how close you are to it,
And then also
to the word.
I don't know if it's the
understand the
word or if
percentage.
it's like how close you are to the country. Like, I don't know. But that one's hard. Because
Sounds fun, too.
there's like islands that I've never heard of in my life.
Yeah, but it's good because then it kind of helps you with like geography a little
Well, I
bit.
mean, I got the one yesterday in one try. I'll just say that. So
You got a clue.
on
A
accident.
very big clue. No
Whatever.
way, dude.
Anyways, and then the last one that we've been playing is Hurdle, which is where it plays
Hurdle's fun.
1 second of an intro to a song, and you have to figure out what song it is based off of that.
Yeah.
That one's fun.
So
It's pretty.
the newer one, so Wordle, WORLDLE. Check that out. And you can just type that wordle.com. It'll come up, right?
Yeah.
And then there's Hurdle, HEARDLE, which is the music one, which that one's pretty fun. Yeah. Check those out. If you want to, if Wordle's getting too easy and you've tried Quordle and Octurtle and Quantum Wordle, you just keep going down the line. And those are all really fun games. They're little brain teasers. And speaking of brain teasers, we're going to get into today's fun fact or fake, Ooh, you ready for this one, dude?
I'm ready.
So this is the third one now. What's your record?
1-1. So
Did you get one?
I did. I got the last one. The first one I did not get.
You sure you got the last one?
Yeah.
What was the last one?
The last one was that the car was faster than a plane. Mm-hmm. And I went against my gut feeling and I got it right. So
yeah, the Boeing 747, right? Versus okay. So today, you ready?
I'm ready.
Fun fact or fake. So again, two different scenarios, and one of them is it's a fun fact, and the other is fabricated. Okay? So, fun fact or fake. Number one. Ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
The deepest canyon in the world is...
Canyon?
Yeah, canyon. Okay. The deepest canyon in the world is actually subaquatic. Found in the Pacific Ocean at a whopping 15,000 feet deep, is named El Cañón de Ballenas. Translates to Whale Canyon.
Oh.
After the many whales that are spotted breaching the surface near the Baja California Peninsula before making their descent.
Okay.
All right, so that's one. So, fun fact.
You said 15,000 feet?
Fun fact or fake, yeah.
Okay.
Now, the next one. Contrary to popular belief, water at the bottom of the ocean can be really hot, scalding hot, some might say. Though the light of day does not reach these depths at about 7,000 feet of water, or at about 7,000 feet, water coming out of hydrothermal vents from the sea floor can get up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, fun fact or fake. Which one's the fun fact and which one's the fake? What do you think?
The temperature one is right.
The temperature one.
Yeah.
Which one? Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's the final answer?
Yeah.
The water coming from hydrothermal vents from the sea floor can get up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit.
So I know that
you are correct. Oh. Yeah. I wasn't going to let you think too hard about it. Because I saw the wheels. You were like,
I was about to be like, wow, wait. Okay, no. Cool.
Good job. Nice. That was the quickest.
I told you I was.
Time yet.
Not to
You're
be
ready
fooled.
to go today. You had your cup of joe. What did you think of that cup of coffee, by the way?
It was pretty good. It's very medium roast. It was,
medium roasty. Indaba Coffee Roasters. We're going to have to check them out when we go to Spokane. Or Kennewick. They're in Kennewick, too.
Yeah.
You had yours over ice.
I always
with a little
have
bit
it
of
over
milk.
ice.
Yeah.
With a little bit of milk.
And
a little bit of caramel.
Caramel. Yeah, no, that one, it was a really good coffee.
I liked it. It was, I think I'm more of a dark roast person. Medium roast, not my favorite. Especially if it's with a pour over. If we do it like with the AeroPress, I do like it a little bit better. It's more rich. I mean, all coffees are a little bit more rich when you go that route.
Yeah, more concentrated.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I liked it better yesterday than today. But I do think overall dark roasts are more my thing.
Interesting. What do you like about the dark roast?
They have more of like a cocoa flavor usually.
Cocoa.
I don't know that I like. So like with a lot of medium roasts, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they do have like a acidic.
The acidity.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
that tang.
I don't love that sometimes.
Yeah, I feel it.
I like it more rich and bold.
To each their own. Each their own. That's the beautiful thing about coffee. Everybody's got their different preferences, and that's okay.
I do have a request for you to try white coffee.
White coffee?
Yes.
Ooh, what is this white coffee?
It's just, I think it's like unroasted, well, no, like very lightly roasted beans. They're like very, very pale. they're not white, but they're like, light beige. And they have a very nutty flavor. I used to get it at Dutch Bros a lot in college. And apparently they have a higher caffeine percentage because it hasn't been roasted out. It's just got a very nice, rich, nutty, creamy flavor. But I want to say the only way you can really do it is espresso. It's not like a drip coffee.
We got to get ourselves a nice espresso machine then.
We got to get ourselves an espresso machine. Yes, we can do that if you get rid of the Keurig.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. But
I'm more than fine with that.
Yeah. There's also, that's the thing, is like you have to find space for this espresso machine because it's gigantic. You
I
get
think
but I'm down.
the Keurig machine, for the convenience of it, yes. Nice. Cool.
Pretty dope.
But the size is just atrocious, and I think it makes a pretty average cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Nothing remarkable. So
Yeah, it's really just about the convenience, like
we don't
the,
even really
the
use it
K-cups.
that often. You do more AeroPress than anything.
Yeah.
And that one's also very easy to do. It only takes like 2 minutes. So
Yeah. I agree with you. Spitting facts. Bars. Dude, okay, so now let's just get right into the GDO playlist for the week, because you have been listening to this as well. And we're going to put the people on some tunes right now. And I'm talking about something that I grew up listening to. So like last episode, we were talking about Nirvana. We're talking about, and this comes up time and time again, right? That like, I don't know certain artists that maybe, everybody else does. So like a song will come on and you're like, oh, you know who this is, right? And I'm like, I don't really know. Like I know the song, but I couldn't name the artist, right? But that's because I hadn't grown up listening to that artist, like Nirvana or Led Zeppelin or, these different bands. And this band or this group, I can listen to anytime, and it always gets me in a good mood. And it's something that I grew up listening to that, when we were cleaning up around the house or just like on a Sunday, or like if people were over or whatever, our parents were just bumping this in the speakers. And it's always maybe a little bit of nostalgia there for me. But it's like a happier, upbeat, chipper, if you will. Just kind of puts you in a nice light mood. And I'm talking about Fito Olivares y su grupo. Some cumbia, dude. You were getting down the 1-2 step, the dance last night. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff, right?
yeah,
It's like
it's fun. It's nice. It's feel good.
feel good music. It's called so the band is called La Pura Sabrosura. And La Pura Sabrosura, it directly translates to like sabroso is like tasty. Or like
Tasty boys.
exactly. It's like so like delicious, sabroso. Yeah, so something like, I guess I would say it would try like in music, maybe it would be like groovy, I guess.
Okay.
That would be the term.
Sure.
But like directly it means, like sabroso, delicious, tasty. And on the Apple Music description, this was funny. It actually says Fito Olivares y su grupo became pillars of Mexican cumbia, crafting canonical bangers like Juana la Cubana and Cumbia de la Cobra. So you've heard Juana la Cubana. You've heard, Cumbia de la Cobra. Henry. And this actually goes along with like Nirvana's album about the animals.
Oh, you're thinking of
like,
Pink Floyd.
Or Pink Floyd, rather. Pink Floyd, animals.
Yeah.
Like how they have a bunch of animals. Fito Olivares and su grupo, they have a bunch of, they have a full album with a bunch of animals as well. It's called Zoológico Tropical, so Tropical Zoo. And so they have a cobra song. They have La Gallina, which you heard. La Gallina. You know that song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then they have El Gallo, Mi Caballito. Let me say these words and see if you can guess what they are. See how well you know your animals. So, Cumbia de la Cobra.
Cobra, snake.
Yeah,
yes.
cobra.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. El Paso de Canguro.
Crab.
Ooh, dude. La Gallina.
Gallina. I know this one. Gallina. Chicken?
Yeah, dude. El Gallo Prieto.
Gallo Prieto. El Gallo Prieto.
Mm-hmm.
Bird?
Yeah, well, it's a type of bird.
Gallo. Turkey.
It's,
Is it also chicken?
It's but it's rooster.
Ah, rooster. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what is El Gallo Prieto? Mi Caballito.
Caballito.
Yeah. This is kind of like, so the
it's
actual
a
would be
horse.
caballo. Yep, caballo. Caballito is like little horse,
Okay.
or it's like an endearing term
keep
for.
them coming on a roll.
All right, ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're like, well, you missed the canguro.
Is that just kangaroo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were thinking cangrejo. Did I say yes? I meant cangrejo is crab.
Okay. Well,
Canguro is,
shit.
yeah.
Why they make them sound so similar?
I don't know. You know the term. So mi caballito, you already got. And then number 6, la ranita.
Ranita.
Yeah, ranita.
Alligator. I don't know.
No, close. You want another guess? Think about,
Ranita.
well.
Armadillo.
Yeah. Rana, ranita. No, it's frog.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. La cumbia del changuito.
Changuito.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's not changuito. It's changutillo. I don't even know what the hell that is. Let's look that up.
Interesting.
Oh, that's not an animal.
Oh.
Maybe?
What is it?
I don't know. It's just some guy.
Oh. Okay. Is he like
Oh, yeah, it's a Cuban percussionist.
Is he the zookeeper?
No, what? No, I don't know. Nothing comes up, actually. Changutillo. I don't know what that is. But then there's El Cangrejo. You already got that one. Canta Paloma. Paloma. You know Paloma. You should know Paloma.
Grapefruit. Right?
Well.
Or is it an animal?
Yes.
Paloma?
Yeah.
It's both?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's a drink. Well, it's a drink. A paloma is a drink. But a paloma is an actual.
I was thinking of pomelo. Paloma.
Pomelo is the.
Yeah,
fruit.
yeah. Paloma.
Paloma. It's a type of bird.
Parrot?
No,
parejo.
close.
Paloma. Toucan. No.
No, the toucan.
Parakeet.
That's a
Parakeet.
toucan. Ooh, dude, close. It's a dove.
Oh,
it's a dove.
Christ, that wasn't close.
But you also, so on the same line, el perico. You know
Parrot?
perico.
Perico.
You know perico.
Parrot?
Yeah, is a parrot a parakeet? It's the same thing, right?
No.
It's a
but
parakeet.
Sure.
Yeah, perico is parakeet.
Perico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, nice. You got probably like, out of the 10, you probably got like 8. And one of them, I don't even know what it is. La cumbia del changutillo. I don't know what changutillo or changuillo. Unless it's a typo on there. But anyways, all of these songs, cumbia, dude, they're bangers. As Apple Music says. And this is something that you could play like if you're trying to do like a Taco Tuesday. Or, you know, if you just want to have some good lighthearted, some tunes, some beats in the background, make you want to get up and groove around, dance around, you can listen to Fito Olivares y su grupo, La Pura Sabrosura. And so that's going to be on the GDO playlist. And you can find that in the links. Find that on the links in the description. And with that, I think we're wrapping this one up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you got that fun fact or fake? Too easy.
Yep.
Nice.
Now it's time for a nap.
Time for an...
Wow.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, much love. Mwah. I did it first.
Oh, I did it first.